Good morning and welcome everyone. Today is the 4th April 1998. Last week we discussed about analysis of roots and function. Today we're going to discuss about doors, object, and basis. Look at page 4. Dwara Sangha, Pali word. Dwara is mean door. Yes, door. Yes, door. It's that's our door here. This door is served as for entrance and exit, right? The door is to get in, get out. This be door. The same way, this our eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind also are called doors, dwara. Because they act as doors for the object to enter. As a visible object. If you blind, this visible object cannot get it. You cannot see that. So eyes is door. Right? For the object to enter. Right? That's why we have 6 doors here. In Pali, maybe if you read the book, you see it many times. Dwara, dwara is mean door. Doors. The eye here, we have 6 doors here. Jakku, dwara. See that, right? Jakku, dwara. Jakku, dwara is in jakku. What's mean jakku? Eye. Dwara, door. So eye door. Right? Eye door. This the eye itself is the eye door. Our ears itself is the ear door. Right? This the nose itself is the ear door. The tongue itself is the tongue door. The body itself is the body door. Here, Jakku dwara is eye door. This eye door is not all this is the form of our eye. No? We should understand that this sensory service of the eye, the sensitivity, right? This eye, this eye door. Sometimes even they have eye, they cannot see. Because of the lack of the sensitivity. So the sensory service of the eye is because eye door. Eye door here, jakku dwara, eye door, soda dwara, ear door, gana dwara, nose door, jiva dwara, tongue door, kaya dwara, body door, and mano dwara here, mind door. See? Mind door. It's mind door here. Please note that. Bhavanga. How many bhavanga consciousness? Yeah. 19. 19 type of consciousness are called bhavanga citta, bhavanga consciousness, right? This the 19 type of bhavanga consciousness is called mind. I explain to you later. Mind. So firstly, you have to know what is the bhavanga 19. This is the Ubekha Sanirana 2, right? Ubekha Sanirana 2, the function All of you know that, right? It's for the Patisanti function, Bhavanga function, right? The Bhavanga function, Sandirana 2, Ubekhan Sandirana 2, and Mahavipaka, sense we are beautiful, resultant consciousness, 8, right? 8 and 2 plus 10, and sublime resultant consciousness, 9. See that, right? Rupajara Vipaka, 5, Arupajara Vipaka, 4, because sublime resultant consciousness, 8, 9 and 10, 19. This 19 type of consciousness are called Bhavanga. This the Bhavanga is called Manodwara, mind door. Manodwara here, mind door. See that, right? Mind door. Yes. Last time you talking about their function. The function. Now their reality is that just 19 type of consciousness, Bhavanga. Because sometimes they perform their function as Bhavanga, right? Bhavanga function. That's why when you are Bhavanga, 19 is Manodwara, mind door. It's mind door. So when any kind of objects enter into our ears, especially our mind, and that's before the thought consciousness arises. So we have in front is the Bhavanga. Chapter 4, we will see that. Bhavanga first, see the Adida Bhavanga, vibrating Bhavanga, and rest Bhavanga, that's the Bhavanga. And then we have Manodarochana and Javana come later, right? To be able to just thought process, thought consciousness arise. So depend on Bhavanga first, right? That's why the Bhavanga is called Manodwara. We have mind, Manodwara. This what do you call it? Thought consciousness arise and depend on the Bhavanga. Every thought process, in front you have Bhavanga. That's why we call Bhavanga is called mind door. So we have 6 door here, mind door. And Dwara Vimutta. Dwara is door, Vimutta is the without door. Dwara Vimutta, without door, or door free, no door, Dwara Vimutta. So when we practice meditation, what is very important? Awareness, right? Awareness is the mindfulness to protect us. That is the door. If you open the door and forever, maybe stiff. Someone came to get into to steal some kind of your property, so we have to close the door. At the night time, we have to be careful. We need to have door to save, right? Save. This is our 6th door also. What we need? We need mindfulness, awareness. That's why we have to practice meditation. Each lack of mindfulness, see something or pleasurable, desirable object. What do you feel? Attachment, desire, greed. This undesirable object, maybe hatred, anger arises. When you have mindfulness, awareness, just when you see something, according to this mindfulness meditation, just aware of this the object, just seeing, don't stop pay attention at the object, just seeing, and then this object pass. No attachment, no hatred upon this object. This mindfulness just perform as a security, to protect, not allow the mental defilement, attachment, hatred, jealousy, delusion get into our mind. We call, in Pali, they call kilesa. It's a mental defilement. Otherwise, this the mental defilement get into your mind, and then you feel unhappy because you don't protect your this sixth door. So we have to, when we see, just seeing, and then the object is past. And we have to come to our primary object. So if here something also the same. It's no mindfulness. If hear something, this desirable object, this very soft. I mean, maybe you like that. This desire, attachment, greed, will occur in your mind. So if you don't like this undesirable object, you get mad with the sound. So awareness, very important state. In Pali, they call sati, mindfulness, awareness. Awareness, just hearing, and then the sound disappear and come back to your primary object again. This will prove that take care or not let this mental defilement get into the door. The door is very important. When you allow it to get into your eye door, ear door, nose door, tongue door, body door, mind door, and then, mental defilement and depressed, you will start, angry, anxiety, something like that. So we need, when you sit meditation, especially this sati patthana is very important. The sati, mindfulness, awareness is very important. When you not allow any mental defilements get into this door, your mind become pure, peaceful. How important. See that the sati, mindfulness, awareness. Whatever we see, whatever we hear, just see, just seeing. And when hear, just hearing. When you smell something, just smelling, just ignore it. Just be aware of it. When you eat something, this is very tasty, very delicious, excellence, this desire, attachment, greed, occur. I don't like this, I don't like this. This dosa, hatred, dosa, aversion, occur. So when you eat, just when you question, just queen, and then swallowing. Be aware of the movement of your your tongue, your mouth, and then you finish your meal. No mental defilement get into your mind. And for attachment also, the same. Even the mind door here, for the five sense object, physical sense object, very easy to understand. For the mind door, so you just close your eye, you don't hear anything, you don't smell anything, you don't taste anything, you don't touch, you don't feel touching anything, but your mind thinks about something, think about this, think about that, think about the past, think about the future, then you do some, imagine something, and then you feel you're alone, you feel feel sorry, may feel happy or unhappy because you don't have mindfulness, awareness of what you are thinking. Right? What you are thinking. That's why when we practice meditation, so we're not supposed to think about anything. Thinking is not meditation. Meditation is not thinking. So just observe on our primary object. Maybe it's the movement of our body, maybe it's sensation, or maybe our mind, just whatever stuff occurs, just being awareness of it, identify it. So every, moment, every activities of this mind and body what they occur, you realize it all the time. At that moment, no mental defilements occurs. Because you have mindfulness. If no mindfulness, awareness, and then this thing is just mental defilements, arise in this be arise in this all the time. Maybe sit meditation for 1 hour, maybe almost 1 hour, just mental defilements, think about. So we need to concentrate on one object. Be aware of the one object, the state. Because the state like that's security. Don't allow any mental defilement get into the sixth door. That's very important. That's why the Buddha says, Sati Bhatthana, to gain enlightenment, it's the only way to gain enlightenment. What's the only way? One way, the Buddha says, Sati Bhatthana, mindfulness, awareness. See, it's very clear. That's our house. Open the house. Someone will get into. Take your valuable thing. The same way, instead of you gain merit, just wisdom, concentration. Once the many different get into your mind, no concentration, right? No wisdom occur. Because the thief come to get into inside. Get your valuable thing and go away. So we need to practice meditation, be aware of every psycho-physical activities just by mindfulness. So we go to Chakku Dwara. Because we already know about 121 types of consciousness, so very easy for this analysis of this Dwara, door. Here, I will tell you the two ways. One way is according to this diagram. Another way is for easy to remember. I give you another method how to remember. Here's the 46, right? 46 types of this consciousness arise in the Chakku Dwara, eye door. See that, right? 47 or 48, and 46 types of consciousness, right, arise in the Chakku Dwara, eye door. See, exactly, the idol, just only the 60 or 46 type of consciousness can arise in idol. What is the 46? Look at this diagram first. First one, Pancha Dwara Vajana, right? Pancha Dwara Vajana. And then Chakku Vijnana. Here, Pancha Dwara Vajana here. Right? Pancha Dwara Vajana and Chakku Vijnana too, right? Just that. Know that. And then Sambadichana. See that, right? Sambadichana. According to diagram. Sambadichana here. Sambadichana too. Right? Sambadichana. And Sandirana Ubekha too here. Sandirana Ubekha too. And Sandirana Somanasa, this one. Somanada, Sandirana. And Vattabana. Vattabana is here. Manodara Vajana. Vattabana, this one. And here, Kama Vajara Javana. How many one we have? Kama Javana. 29, right? What is the 29? We will discuss later. 29 and Kama Vajara Vipaka. 8, right? All together? 46. So if you look at, for sure, if you don't know what are they, or this the 46, you look at this diagram. For easy to remember, I give you a method to easy to remember. 46 type of consciousness arise in the I door, right? I door here. How many sense sphere consciousness have here? 54, right? 54 here. Here, Chakku Vinyana, the thought is Sota Vinyana, right? This here, Kana Vinyana, Jimvanya, Kaya Vinyana. The Sota Vinyana, ear consciousness cannot arise in our eye, right? Cannot arise in idol. And Gana Vinyana, this nose consciousness cannot arise in the idol. And Jimva Vinyana, this tongue consciousness, you can take some, something touch to your eye. Oh, it's very tasty. You cannot see it. You cannot say that. You cannot feel that. So tongue consciousness cannot arise in Jaggudo. Kaya consciousness, body consciousness, Kaya Vinyana, cannot arise in Jaggudo. So excluding Sota Vinyana 2, Gana Vinyana 2, Jimva Vinyana 2, Kaya Vinyana 2, 8, right? 8 minus 54, 46. There's 46 type of consciousness arise in idol. Very easy to remember, right? After you remember this, what is the sense sphere consciousness 55 or 54? Just excluding Sota Vinyana 2, Gana Vinyana 2, Jimva Vinyana 2, Kaya Vinyana 2. The remaining 46, this 46 type of consciousness arise in idol. Right? Even you don't look at these diagrams, very easy. So you see that, right? This, I'm sorry. This sublime consciousness and supramundane consciousness can arise in the idol. Right? Can arise in the idol. Just for this karma vijara, even karma vijara accordingly, Chakku Dwara, for the Chakku Dwara just 46. So go to the Soda Dwara. How many consciousness arise in the Soda Dwara? Ear door, 46. What are the 46? So 46, if you look at the chart, like I explained to you just now, look at one by one by one. We see that, make sure. So easy to remember for the Sota Dwara, ear door. So excluding Chakku Vinyana 2, Gana Vinyana 2, Jimva Vinyana 2, Kaya Vinyana 2, the remaining sense sphere consciousness 46. Right? Arise in the ear doors. Why excluded? Chakku Vinyana, their object, their function, or stick a visible object, cannot hear. That's why excluding this 8, right, accordingly. So the number is the 46 is the same. And the same way, 46 type of consciousness arise in Gana Dwara, nose door. What are these? 46. Excluding Chakku Vinyana 2, Sota Vinyana 2, Jimva Vinyana 2, Kaya Vinyana 2, the remaining 46 type of sense sphere consciousness is arise in Gana door. Very simple, right? Simple. And 46 type of consciousness arise in the Jimva Dwara, right? Tongue door. tongue door, so excluding Jaku Vinyana 2, Sota Vinyana 2, Ghana Vinyana 2, Kaya Vinyana 2, the remaining sense sphere consciousness 46 just arise in the tongue door. Right, tongue door. This means concern regarding about our tongue. Just a 46 type of consciousness can arise. Right? Eye consciousness cannot arise in our tongue. Ear consciousness cannot arise in our tongue. Ghana consciousness, just note consciousness cannot arise in our tongue. And body consciousness cannot arise in our tongue. Right? So that's why we exclude this the 8 type of consciousness. Now goes Kaya. Yeah. Kaya door. How many consciousness? 46 too, right? 46 type of consciousness arise in the Kaya door. The body, the Kaya Dwara, right? The body door. The same. What are they? Excluding Jaku Vinyana 2, Sota Vinyana 2, Ghana Vinyana 2, Jinwa Vinyana 2, the remaining sense sphere consciousness 46 type of consciousness arise in the body door, Kaya Dwara. Just look at here, right? And here, go to Manodwara, mind door. Mind door. How many consciousness arise in the mind door? 67, right? 67. This 67, if you look at the chart first, make sure, right? Whereas the 67, the first one is the Santirana Ubekha. 1, right? Look at the chart. Sandirana Ubekha, 1, and Sandirana Somanasa, 1. Oh, no. Sandirana Ubekha, 2, right? 2. Sandirana Somanasa, 1. And Vattabana, 1. And Kama Vajara Javana, 29. And Abhana Javana, 26. And Kama Vajara Vipaka 8, altogether 67, right? 67. So if you look at the chart here, it's easy. Without this diagram, without the chart, maybe it's difficult for you. So I give you the techniques to easy to remember. The 67 is the one here, Manodvara Vajana. 1. How many Javana? Chitta? 55. Right? We already discussed last week, right? 55 types of consciousness perform the function of Javana, right? 55. And so, Manodvara Vajana 1, this mind or adverting consciousness, right? 1, Javana 55, and retention 11. Retention 11, what is retention 11? 3 Sandirana here, 3 Sandirana and Mahavipaka 8, right? This 11 we have retention 11. So, Manodvara Vajana, mind or adverting consciousness 1, Javana 55, retention consciousness 11, 67. No, 12, no, 11, no 12. 11, yeah. 11 is, here, Sandirana, 3, right, investigating consciousness, 3, and Mahavipaka, 8, the Dharamana, or registering consciousness, or retention consciousness, 11. This 67 type of consciousness arises in mind now. Yeah. rise the mind door. Here. Jaku Vinyana, Soda Vinyana is eye consciousness, ear consciousness, nose consciousness, tongue consciousness, body consciousness cannot arise in the mind door. Right? So according to this chart, this is called Kama Ujara Javana and Apana Javana. Okay. We classify this Javana 55, right? Javana Chitta 55. Altogether 55. This 55 now we classify as two groups. One group belong to Kama. One group belong to this Abhidhamma, this sublime, and Lokuttara, supramundane. So here, see that, right? Kama Ujara Javana 29, right? 29. The 29 is 29. But here, unwholesome consciousness 12, smile producing consciousness 1, right? 1, 12 and plus 1